to that flat. He hasn't. Obviously, I wouldn't mind coming to see you. I'm just looking at my calendar now. 3 o'clock's fine. Yeah, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.
The tenant's mum, Jean, lives across town from her son's flat. For the last 6 years, she has seen her son Kane battle with heroin addiction.
When he's off the smack, he's a completely different lad. You could trust him with your life, but not anymore when he's on smack. Well, I'll either get a phone call that he's stuck in the gutter somewhere, or he's gone to jail for stealing. You just feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall. Yeah, that's Kane when he was a baby, a little one when he first started school. He's a beautiful singer. He's got a lovely voice. Yeah, I've had that trained. That was supposed to be why I was carrying on at college. You know, to be an actor or a singer or whatever he wanted to be. But it didn't turn out like that.
The damage to Kane's flat is likely to cost thousands of pounds, and Sean needs to find out who's responsible. He's arranged to meet Kane's mum, and he's hoping she'll be able to help.
There's a few instances where you come across these crack dens and sort of people coming and going at all hours. Obviously, in this case, we're not 100% sure how long it's been going on, so we need to get to the bottom of it.
There's a surprise at Jean's flat. Kane is there.
He's done his hair now. He went on the toilet. How long have the problems been going on?
3 or 4 weeks after I moved in. Once people found out that I'd got my own place to stay, you know, they were coming round all the time, and, you know, it became quite intense really fast.
Right. What type of drugs were being used at the property? Was it heroin?
Heroin, yeah. Right. I was addicted to heroin, myself personally.
Were these people that you knew, or...?
They were associates, people I knew of, you know. I wouldn't ever class them as friends or anything like that. No.
Is there any reason why you didn't sort of get in touch with New Charter earlier?
I don't know. I needed to get out, but I couldn't see the wood for the trees, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Everything was just so intense.
But you'd left Mark in there, hadn't you? So that his flat would be okay. He left his so-called friend in there.
But ultimately, you know, as the tenant, it was your responsibility to take control of, you know, of your situation and those people.
I think when you're on drugs, you don't have a responsibility, do you? You know, well, and somebody's pressurising you as well. You don't realise what they're doing.
Abandoned properties they have need to be cleared and relet as soon as possible. This morning, Kane's old flat is being emptied. It needs substantial repairs that will take weeks and cost thousands of pounds before a new tenant can be moved in.
Just going through the recharges there at the property, you know, some of the damage that's caused when they're ripping wire out of the walls and stuff. Taking a kitchen sink, not sure how much you're going to get for that. To even think of taking a door knocker off the front door if they're going to go and waste something in. Pretty shocking, really, when you look at the extent of the damage that's been caused, and to suggest that that could happen in such a short period of time without Kane knowing is... well, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I find it quite hard to believe, really.
Recently, Kane's been staying on sofas with his mum and other friends.
Obviously, I know it was my flat, but I know that I haven't caused that damage. Do you understand what I mean? It wasn't me that did that, do you know, because I wasn't there. Sometimes in life, things happen out of our control, do you know, and we can't do anything about it, we can't change it. What's done's done.
The housing association need to make a final decision about who will pay for the damage. So today, Sean is discussing the case with other managers.
We can only go off the information that we've been given. His story is that he didn't think that anybody had access to the property.
It's too much to wager on. Person who was using drugs at the time, you know.
This has happened over a period of time. It's not happened overnight, has it?
He's made no attempt to notify us, and now we're taking his word on the fact that he was driven out of his property. He might have just decided to walk out.
Well, he might. That's why he's still responsible.
Yeah, but I think at that point we then need, is he responsible for everything? And I think he should be responsible for that as well.
Well, so do I. He is responsible as the tenant for the damage that was caused.
3 months after he abandoned his flat, Kane still has no permanent place to live.
It affects you in so many different ways, not having a place to settle, you know, and actually somewhere to call home, basically.
Kane's mum wants to give him a second chance and is hoping that they can get a 2-bedroom flat together.
Can't go private because I've used all my money up buying drugs for Kane. I haven't said that before. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, a mother doesn't do that. But when you see your son suffering like I've seen my son suffer, you'd do anything. Absolutely anything. I'd rather buy his drugs than him going stealing off anybody, knocking old ladies about and things like that.
It's as pink as the rest of her.
This morning, mother and son have come to the Housing Association to ask for a home together. But Lettings coordinator Tina McBride wants to talk to Kane about the damage to his old flat.
Is it Kane? Hiya, do you want to come this way? Right, you are aware that the issues at tenancy, you are responsible for that. You signed the tenancy agreement. We do still have concerns about the conduct, and you never approached New Charter to let them know you had any issues.
Yeah, we did. That was before.
I did. I
Right,
wrote him a letter, and I wrote to the councillor of Ashton,
Right.
and he's wrote back to me.
I've spoken to Sean, he's gone through all the records. We haven't got anything that's been sent through to ourselves.
Right.
I've been in touch with Revenues. That's a copy of the letter they wanted me to give to you. It outlines the actual how much is owed to us.
Right.
And it does come to a substantial amount at the moment. It's the total balance at the moment is £7,045, and that's not including your rent arrears. With that current level of debt that is owed to us and the issues you had in regards to your tenancy means that we can't consider you for accommodation at this moment in time. And there is also a standing order payment card for you to set up an arrangement. Okay.
Okay then. Is that it, yeah?
That's it.
Right, thank you very much.
The Housing Association have asked Kane to pay the money back at £3.55 a week.
Thank you for all your help. But that was a load of codswallop. Council's supposed to help people, you know, that are trying to get on with their lives, and all they're doing is pulling them down all the time. So I'm not happy.
They're charging me for, oh my god, to rewire the entire property, including meters.
Why rewire?
Because someone's obviously pulled the wiring out, haven't they? £3,143.76. Then to clear out the property and dispose of items, are you ready? Sit down. £525.36. Renewal of WC pedestal, £88.20 for a toilet. Are you taking... I've seen less shit in a storage works. That's disgraceful. £7,348.57. I want to go, I don't want to be here. How am I supposed... I've never seen £7,000. I've never seen £7,000 in my life. They have more chance and me walking through Ashton, which I'm never going to do, tittled naked. And I'd do that before I pay that. More chance. Let me put it away, it's knocking me sick. I need to go home.